We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And it's Nigel the Dark Destroyer Ben. He comes in at 177 centimeters tall with a 185 centimeter reach. And facing him here, Carl Froch. He comes in 6 foot 1 inches tall with a 75.2 inch reach.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
The Dark Destroyer himself, Nigel Ben, one of the greatest English champions of all time. This legendary middleweight fights out of London, England. Carl the Cobra Froch, a super middleweight multi-time world champion.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Dark Destroyer, introducing Nigel Ben. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Works. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good counter punching. So close with that uppercut. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he scores with the counter. Couldn't land that jab. Throws the jab but does not score. A swing and a miss with the left hook. He missed with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice stop with that. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
All the way through. Smart. Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change to...
There, switch on and get your boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round.
There. Buries up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work.
Get your mind back on the job. There's a god-awful...
Great down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
That guy. You're much better. It's not even in your league. Come on, switch.
Smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots.
And that'll do it for the minute break.
Completely switched off. Get your mind...
Here we go. It's round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
You get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone. Make them tired, trip over their own feet. Get them angry.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Tried to score with the uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Not a lot of defense here at all. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. Where you get in there and you're letting the shots go. You've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round.
At the time, sets him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the round. You've been coasting for this entire fight.
Nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great.
I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still like...
Get your momentum back and win the round back. Take away that confidence and stop.
Think about the defense on the end and what you do.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Doing what you're doing, the gap's will appear. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
On to the third. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Good counter punch. He misses with that jab. Jab slightly off target. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter punch. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. And finally, Carl Froch goes down. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Nice counter. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Boxing, be smart.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Round, all right? Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it.
Let's keep smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You get
Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. And then get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
You need to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
There and get behind the basics. Get your jab back. Get your rhythm back.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and
Round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. And get that jab back.
he's bunking. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you're still landing.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Dude, good work. Good man, good man. Just say him again.
Back at it in round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Both men step back for just a moment. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. That left hook missed. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
You'd like to see more jabs. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Can't find a home with that jab. Hold that thought! Carl Froch seeing cobwebs. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great round, now relax. Good work out there, it's absolutely...
Don't worry about it. Right, let's go.
Great work. Stay focused, don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
The round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good. You've done all that work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back again.
Keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Relax now.
A god-awful round that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight.
Look, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, put him back in his place.
And ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Put him back into the...
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
There's the bell to start round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Hook misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That left hook misses. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss for that jab. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower, calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He threw the hook, didn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Just keep him on the end of
First minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace.
it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so we can't figure
His tracks. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Let's go out there and win the next one.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
Camp, and now you're gonna go back out there and lose the match. You gotta.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. Now you go back out.
You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Good work. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those ones.
Let's start the 6. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He misses with that jab. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Froch in trouble.
1, 2, 3. Come to me.
How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nobody home with that hook. Can't find a home for that jab. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. You'd like to see more jabs. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Come
Back together and put him back in his place. I need you to fuck up.
Absolute there. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Again, you're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. You've completely switched off.
Go. He's absolutely shattered. He's ready to go.
Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
Go out there and finish him. Good work out there. The jab's working nice.
Yeah. Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing back together.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Good shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
There's the bell to start round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Carl Froch, we didn't, and the Cobra is down! So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. These two were made for each other. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
These punches coming from every angle. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is a high-octane battle. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Slick.
Back, and now you let him back into it.
You've been coasting for that's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. There
He's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the...
And they're back at it again here in round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Tried to score with the uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
It's hard. You know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Well done with that counter shot. Seeing cobwebs. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
One of the all-time greats, Carl Froch, goes down. It's go back to the drawing board time. A unanimous